there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I'll be discussing my thoughts on episode 6 of the anime series, Akuma no Riddle. And I have to be honest, I kind of felt like this episode fell flat for me. In the dramatic turn that they were really trying to go for in this particular episode with the relationship between the two characters that was the main focus, I really kind of felt like it was ineffective and somewhat predictable in their lack in establishing any sort of relationship in previous episodes to this between these two characters, Hamatame and Kirigaya, respectively. I just felt like they were really going through the motions and trying to ramp up the tension with this playing it against class blacks, putting on the play of Romeo and Juliet. There were points in the story that I felt were definitely done to an effective level, but I felt for the most part Hamatame really came across as just a dunce in that first she thinks, Takaku is this angel trumpet that she's actually seeking. The reason behind it being, of course, that her sensei, her master's daughter, had been murdered by this person being called Angel Trumpet, and she assumes at first that Takaku must be the person who's behind all this, this killer uses poison and everything like that, and she just happened to see Takaku and Haru spiriting themselves away in the middle of the night when she forgot her script for their little play that they're putting on. And this only compounds when she actually gets to the point where she's thinking, oh my god, it must be Haru who is actually the Angel Trumpet I'm looking for, this innocent girl who doesn't seem to be capable of, even wielding a sword, as she notes earlier in the episode, and yet she's thinking she's this assassin she's trying to hunt down. What really offset the episode, though, is from the very beginning, you see essentially Kirigaya's reaction to the mention of the name Angel Trumpet. It completely tips the hat way too early in the episode. We see this coming from miles and miles away, and what should be this great sort of juxtaposition between the ongoing play of Romeo and Juliet and this realization that Namatame eventually comes to, it just takes too long to get to that point, and by that point I really feel like their whole dynamic, their character dynamic, is very disingenuous, and I really feel bad saying that, because I feel like, I should have been compelled, I should have been on the edge of my seat with the pacing of the play as it's unfolding, and the realizations, the swords that are soaked with the poison and everything like that. It just really felt to me kind of like this episode was, as I say, going through the motions. Because I didn't believe in the relationship between these characters, I had no reason to think that they were close, other than what we've seen for the few seconds on screen that they've been in previous episodes, as well as in this one. And I guess at the end of the day, I just feel like if you have to read that far into everything that's going on and sort of fill in the blanks to such a degree, then you're kind of just left hanging. It was really kind of disappointing to me for that reason. That is not to say that the series on whole has been in any way faltering. I've been compelled for the most part. I think the second to last episode was the one that I was the most disappointed with up until this point, but at least that episode actually did have a sense of a rounded story. It didn't really fall flat for me, whereas this one just really kind of sort of did, because, as I say, it seemed like they were trying to fall back on the haunches of this play ongoing to ramp up the tension and ramp up the drama. The Namatame character, we're supposed to be feeling sympathy for her, as well as the shock she's ultimately going to feel when she realizes this friend of hers is the one she's actually seeking, and there was just none of that for me watching this episode. I didn't feel for them at all, and by the end, when they actually kill themselves, I kind of felt like, well, good, at least we're done with that story. So yeah, not the greatest episode of this particular series, and truth be told, I know Star Trek isn't the topmost tier of fandoms for those who are usually into anime like I am. I do love Star Trek, and the original series actually did this entire outline much, much better in the original series episode, The Conscience of the King, which saw Captain Kirk seeking out this murderer he remembered from his childhood, set against the Shakespeare play Hamlet, which was much more effectively drawn out. I highly recommend checking that out if you want to see this done much, much better. I can't wait to see what we're beholden to in the next episode. I can only hope that it's a little better thought out than this one was. So yeah, otherwise that'll be pretty much it for me on this. I hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.